Mark Wahlberg proves that anything is possible with a dog by your side in the new film Arthur the King. Hits theaters March 15th. I'm Sari Cohen. Let's take a first look.
We all know anything can happen out there. Sometimes we feel lost. We push and we suffer. We keep going. That makes all the difference. Hey, what happened to you, boy? You don't look so good.
Congratulations to both of you on the film. It is fantastic. Simon, I want to start with you. What was your original vision with this?
Well, I think it was a shared vision. It was to show the character of these very cool and slightly crazy adventure racers who are at the peak of fitness and also at the peak of determination and stubbornness and competitiveness. I also wanted to show the way they sort of see the world. They go to places that people don't know, and they go into the parts of those countries that don't get seen much. They go into the jungles and away from all the beaches and things. And of course, thirdly, I wanted to see how the character, played by Michael, changes throughout the movie. He starts out as being kind of a stubborn, not a jerk at all, but he's a sort of a guy who's got his priorities maybe in a bit of a tangle, and he's sort of forgetting some of the important things around him. And then halfway through the film, something happens to him. He meets this dog, and it starts to change his perspective.
How the hell did he get all the way from here to there while we were on bikes and zip lines and running and climbing?
He must have wings we don't know about.
Oh boy!
Talk to me a little bit about Arthur and this experience and turning this book into a film.
Arthur, for us as a family, was not. For us, it was not a puppy or a dog. It was more like a person, but the dog. So if I had been a dog, I would be Arthur, and if Arthur would be a human, it would be me. I think that was kind of electric that we had. The bond we had was amazing, and I don't remember the whole question you had, but the relation we have with Arthur is like, it's very hard to tell, because it was so natural in a way, because you just look at each other, we know exactly what the other person, dog, want to say to me, and so it was a very nice experience to have him in our life for 6 years.
Move! Tom! What is it, boy? Oh, God. Can't believe I almost walked right off that cliff. Extra meatballs for you, my friend. He's hurting. What do you think he went through before he met us?
Whatever it wasn't good.
I saw an interview where you said you saw the documentary on ESPN and you were like, I have to make this movie. What was it about the story that really felt like home to you?
Well, I just found it so inspiring, but I had never really even seen adventure racing. I'm a bit of a glutton for punishment, and I like to see people that are really tough in extreme circumstances, and to see what it takes to be somebody who can thrive in situations like that. So I loved everything about it. There wasn't anything I didn't like about it, and I felt like it was new and untapped territory. So I mean, I was just surprised that nobody else had already latched on to do it.
Well, it's perfect for you. I heard also you injured yourself, like right away.
Well, first day I tore my meniscus. That was the worst of it. But then every day, you're getting banged up. But I do remember Michael smiling when everybody else was concerned and, had this look of shock on their face. He finally was like, okay, now you're going to get to see what it's like to have to really suffer in these kind of situations. And so, we just embraced it and tried to do the best we could under the circumstances.
So was there anything that you wanted to try that you didn't get to on set that you're like, add it to the bucket list?
No, I did it all. I did a little more than I wanted to.
You and Simon also, you guys just did back-to-back movies together, and your relationship on screen, working together as a working relationship is fantastic.
I love him.
Yeah.
You know, he's a sweet man. He's funny. There isn't anything that he wouldn't do that he's going to ask you to do. He's a bit of a thrill seeker, but we just have a great time doing it. We kind of get down to business. We don't waste too much time dilly-dallying, and nothing is off limits as far as, you know, critiquing and, you know, questioning, challenging each other and bringing out the best of each other.
Meatball? Look, somebody likes my meatballs. Hey, Paw Patrol, we got a race to win.
Then what was it like working with your canine co-star?
Yukai is amazing. Yukai is a star. Yukai is an up-and-coming star. Simu's star is vastly on the rise. I mean, he's you know, just taken off. Nathalie, Ali, who we had worked together before on Lone Survivor. It was a blast. I mean, other than, you know, the difficulty of COVID and, you know, making a movie under very difficult conditions, you know, we had fun and everybody was there to really bring Michael and Arthur's story to the big screen.
Finding a dog who is destined to be yours will lead you to...
Finding yourself.
Something that you don't think that you needed.
Finding a dog who is destined to be yours will lead you to...
Happiness, love, fulfillment, and unprecedented joy. I think, you know, it's one of those things where I think really a lot of the times the dog is choosing the owner as well. We've got 4. My daughter and my wife just went out yesterday looking for dogs, and, you know, my daughter has never seen a dog she didn't fall in love with. So I said you couldn't bring another dog home just yet, but I would imagine by the time I get home from my next project, we'll have a 5th.
This isn't the route on the map.
It's okay. Just follow Arthur.
Lead the way, King.
I've never seen anything like this.
Everybody knows about it. Guess what? I'm not a dog person.